Everyone. Welcome to another session of the course Humanities Unplugged. So, as usual, I'm sending the link for the Mentimeter in the chat and you all can log in.
Good evening, ma'am.
Meanwhile, yes, Mahesh.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Mahesh.
How are you, ma'am?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine.
Yeah, last week you weren't there for the live session, right?
Yes, ma'am. I came late from school. That's what. Today I
Okay,
came so early.
that's all right. That's all right. Yeah. Yeah, you wanted to talk about the Ace of Fables, right? So I was asking for you, like, if you are there and you would want to share about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I think during the third week I had to cut short due to time constraints. So now you can talk because we are waiting for more students to join in. So you can share your thoughts about the things you want to share.
Yeah. Now,
Yeah, you
now
can go
shall we
ahead.
say? Okay. The story. I heard one story. Name is the Tale of Malad City. The Tale of. It is written by the Vikram Seth. First,
Okay, okay.
once upon a time there was the king was traveling to that. After that, after that, the king ordered the soul architect to construct an ark. Ark should be constructed. After that, after that, they started to construct an arch. This time, the king has when king is traveling through the arch, the king's crown has hanged. The, the king found that he has no crown in his head.
Okay.
After that, the king blamed that architect, soldiers, wisest man. For the irony is, the king. For the irony is, the tallest person should be hanged for the suicide.
Okay.
This time, that's the story.
Okay. Thank you, Mahesh, for sharing the stories. Yeah, maybe we can even make it a routine. You guys can share interesting things you encountered in the week, not just stories, could be anything. Like if you want to share before the class with me something, or if you want to go back to the things we discussed, which you couldn't express during the class, you can always go back, think about it, and come back and share it in the next class. So you were talking about Ace of Fables, right? Like one of the significant features of those stories is the anthropomorphic element of the animals, where like animals are given the human traits. So even this very famous novel, Animal Farm, is there, right? So there you can see all the
Yeah.
animals. They have the characteristics of human beings. So it's funny at the same time. It makes us think. Yeah. Okay, I hope
Okay, ma'am.
everyone have joined and you're able to see my screen, right? The Mentimeter.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Thank you, Mahesh.
Welcome, ma'am.
Hi, Aditya. No. We haven't discussed about the project yet. Okay, so this is your first live session. Okay, welcome to the live session. No, I haven't yet even like spoke about the optional project yet. I will talk to you soon, like maybe in the next session. Like during the seventh week only, we'll usually send out mail regarding the takeaway home project. So you have nothing missed, so, and welcome to the live session again. Yes,
Thank
Yash.
you.
Yes, Saradya. Yes, Yash. Hi.
Ma'am, can you reshare the link for the
Yes,
Mentimeter?
sure.
Ma'am, and what are we supposed to do in this Mentimeter one? I really didn't get it as I'm pretty new to it.
So, yeah, you just have to click on the link and you need to enter the code. Then you'll be able to see my screen.
Okay.
This is like a interface tool for discussions. So I'll post few questions to make the sessions interactive. So it's just like an interactive PPT. So you just need to click on the link and you will be directed to this window. If you're able to see the screen like Humanities Unplugged live session, you are in.
Yes, I am able to. Thank you.
And good, you're already, yeah. I hope everyone have logged in. So yes, 8 of you are here. Okay, but there are 14 participants, okay. Okay, anyone wants to give a recap about what we discussed in the past few weeks, because we have a lot of students have joined us today. Anyone wants to give a recap instead of me going on and on? You can always talk. Okay, to give a brief introduction to the students like who have joined today. So this live session is more like an interactive session where we get to talk about everything. So from the beginning few weeks, we spoke about popular culture, we spoke about social movements, and we spoke about ads, and we spoke about communication, like basic communication system and the mediums through which we communicate. And like few of the sessions were inspired or taken from the videos you would have attended, and it also had some fun activities and fun questions which I made from my side. So this is the format we are following for the live session. I'll use the Mentimeter to post few questions. It's not like very huge difficult questions. These are fun interactive questions. Then we'll take it upon to discuss the topic. So this is the format we are following. So I've been discussed about popular culture, ads, and Instagram, Facebook, social media, the impact of social media a lot. We'll keep on discussing throughout the 8 weeks. So today the topic I've chosen is memes. So like I said in the beginning itself, I have curated a separate session for memes. So I think we can begin. Okay, yeah, this is a very funny meme I found. To meme or not to meme? That is the question. So it is inspired from Shakespeare's Hamlet, to be or not to be. The ethical moral dilemma the protagonist faces. Yes, are you able to log in, right? Anyway, I'm resharing it again for those of you who have joined now. I've reshared the link in the chat. If you're not able to log in or if you have any trouble logging in, please unmute yourself and you can stop me at any time if you're unclear or if you need help. You can just stop me anytime and you can ask your question. Okay, then let's begin the session. Okay, what makes a meme relatable to you? You can type in, you can unmute yourself and talk, or you can even share a relatable meme which you come across. Okay, okay. Okay, Yash, I'll see if I could do that. Yeah, I think I can download it. Yeah, let me see. Yeah. Okay. Resonates with the lifestyle. Yes, of course, right? Has happened to you too. Yeah. There are a lot of these things that resonate with us, right, on a day-to-day basis. Like I've always said, we have a lot of these memes about, say, if you are someone into fitness, or if you're someone who watches a lot of movies, or if you're an anime fan, there are these huge franchise of memes we have, right? So you really need to know about the topic of discussion in the meme so you can understand it. Like I said, memes are all cultural codes. It's like a sign and it carries a specific meaning and it also has a particular context, right? Yes, humorous and intellectual. Represents yourself, of course. Yeah, I have a lot of such relatable memes, which I will show you throughout today. And yeah, literally me and my friends. Yes. There are a lot of such memes, right? Yeah. It's experienced by us. Yeah. So the keyword here, it's like it resonates with you. It's humorous and intellectual. It should make you laugh at the same time. It should make you think also, because like I said, we have memes on all topics, right? Say for election, taxes, even the bills that are passed in the parliament. Yes, we have memes on all topics. Yes, yes. Relatability, which resonates with our lifestyle, character, choices, personal taste. Yes, yes. Validation of shared message. Yeah, yeah. True. That is also there. The moment I see a meme, I'm also sharing it to my friends as well, right? It's not just relatable to me. Say if you're all in school. So if there is some memes about what you go through in school or something like getting ready for school, you pass it on to your friends who are in school, right? So it's like a community there. You're building a community who is relatable to, like I said, like there is this famous meme about email, how the email found me. So I think it's relatable to all of us, like student community across the age. Yeah. Then I have curated certain memes. Why don't I show it to you instead of describing it? Yeah. This one meme, I found it very relatable to me. Still today, I struggle to fix my sleep schedule. Even though I know I have to wake up early in the morning and I have something to do in the morning. Even if I have class at 8 a.m., still I'll struggle to sleep till 2 or 3 in the morning. Yeah, I think you all can relate to it, right? Yes. Yeah. Again, last class we discussed about popular culture, right? The current popular culture. When a new thing starts, it's like the Spider-Man. They'll have three Spider-Man pointing towards them. So like every now and then we have this lot of these Instagram trends that popping and mushrooming out of nowhere, right? So if I open Instagram after a week, there are like lot of these trends I'm forced to look at it. Even though I'm like, I'm not even know why this song is getting viral right now. That song would have been released 10 years ago, but suddenly it will get viral. And suddenly there is a rise of some sort of popular culture, say a style of dressing or a way of speaking, even the Gen Z slang, right? We were suddenly chanced upon it. Yes, yes. Okay. So how are memes similar to traditional forms of storytelling or satire? We have been discussing about storytelling, right? And the modes of communication as well. So do you think memes also should carry a story? Like I said, memes are very context specific, right? And it conveys meaning before, even without a dialogue. Even just a picture could be also a meme, right? So do you think it is similar to the traditional form of storytelling, or is it different? How is it different? Share your thoughts. You can even give a meme as an example also, like you can share it with the class. Okay. It tells you or describes you a certain part of your life resonating with you or describing you in certain ways. And that tells a story itself. Yes. Wonderful. They visually and symbolically show the shared experiences. Okay. Yes. Yes. Wonderful. Similar to a pic that is equal to 1,000 words. Yeah. Beautiful. Yes. Yes. It tells us what happened there in a funny way. Yeah. Like I said, even the picture of three Spider-Man pointing each other, or the stock images. We have a lot of these stock images, right? A boyfriend looking behind, like while he's walking with a girlfriend. The template is the same, but if you put it or apply it in a different context, it gets changed, right? So just with the picture, it's saying a lot of things. Yes.
Mama, I sent one.
Yes, yes. Shared cultural
Shared
references.
cultural.
Yeah. Yes, Mahesh. Yes.
It is based on shared cultural knowledges to understand the content of the messages effectively in this story.
Yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Shared cultural experience. I'm coming to this. I have few memes that are particularly relevant in the Indian setting. So I have curated certain memes. Yes. Yes. Wonderful, wonderful point. Yes. Yeah. Me looking for memes to send. Okay. Someone of you shared. That's what I stand inappropriate. My friends will love it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, there is a lot of these humor, right? Like nowadays we have a lot of these things about, yeah, like I said, it appeals to us, right? Yeah. And the way it appeals to us is it's different to from person to person. So some memes would be relatable to you, some memes will be funny to you. Yeah, true. Roasting someone through memes will let people set standards. Okay. They are different because they reach a larger audience, I believe, and are fun. So more people are open to it and listen to the story in a graphical form, unlike any option. Yes, yes, true. Because like one meme can circulate, like I always say, the power of social media. It circulates so fast and wide, right? So whenever there is a new bill passed, or when the budget comes out, or when the election is around the corner, we have a lot of these memes, right? So first we are exposed to memes before even we know what is happening. So okay, there are a lot of these memes. Even when a new movie releases or a new song releases, something political or something happens around. So it's the first thing we are uh, chanced upon to see come across are memes, more likely. Then we need to go back and read. Okay, in order to understand this meme, I need to go back and read what actually happened. So even when a movie teaser is out, there are a lot of these memes. So then only we'll understand, okay, this movie teaser is related. Okay, I should watch the movie probably to understand this. Yes, it reaches a lot of people. Yeah. It tells you or describe you a certain part of your life resonating with you, or describe they are inserted based at that tell the story itself. It tells what happened there in a funny way. Yes, yes, yes. That is also there. Yeah. In a way, it describes things in a funny way, right? Yeah. And then I'll move on to the next question. So, do you think do memes shape how you see politics, culture, or gender roles? How? Do you think first, like there are two parts, like do you think if it shapes the way you see? And if so, yes, how? You can also disagree also. You can say no also.
Yes, memes are powerful because modern reflection of how individuals or group perceive politics, culture, and the gender roles. Because nowadays they are decided for rapid sharing and they rely on humor, on irony. They function as a unit of cultural transmission. They quickly distill complex societal belief, ideological, and stereotypes.
Yes, yes, yes. Very good point, Mahesh. Yes, of course. There are like just in the name of being funny, there are extremely gendered or politically incorrect memes are also going around there, right? Like you said, these ironical memes or dark humor, like insensitive, such memes are also circulating, right? So we can agree, like what the things what shapes us, it's like the values we inculcated, our upbringing, the things we learn, the things we read. But even then, meme still has the part to in like impact us, right? Yes. Okay, I'm reading few of the responses. It explains it in a satirical and funny way, but also makes the person viewing the meme consider it a joke and take it in a wrong way. Yeah, that is also there. You should be also sensitive, right? You cannot simply pass a comment and dismiss saying that no, it was just funny. Make fake news about politics and culture is spread through memes just to make it funny and to get views. Yeah, that is also there. There are, like I said, whenever I'm encountered with something, my first need is to verify that whether this news is true or not. Lot of these fake news are surrounding, spreading, right? Yes. Memes are an effective way of criticizing political issues. That is also there. Yes. Wonderful. Okay, with this, yeah. A person in assembly said rape is inevitable, lied on an injury, which became a huge issue on social media. Yes, yes, like we all saw that, right? And we are like still in shell shock and we are completely appalled. Like, how can someone say such thing?
They
Like
do
sitting there
shape
in the
the
assembly.
politics gender roles because as they quite popular and quick ways of sharing ideas.
Yes, yes, Mahesh, yes.
Ma'am, I sent you memes.
Yeah, yes, Sarah, I'm reading it. Yes, they do shape the politics gender roles because they are quite popular and quick ways of sharing ideas, which conditions a person to think in a certain way that impacts the person's opinion on political party or side to a particular. Yes, yes, wonderfully put. like I said, we are constantly exposed to such memes, right? And like it's a quick way of sharing ideas. Like I said, even before this budget is out, there are a lot of memes about it, right? And even when the petrol prices hike or gold prices hike, first thing, there are a lot of hundreds and thousands of memes about, right? So it does affect a way, it does impact a person's opinion, like you said. Yes, agreed, 100% agreed. Memes are good, but I personally don't find myself making opinions using memes. They could validate my opinions, they amplify overall opinions of society. Unethical becomes more, yes, yes, unethical, and vice versa. Yes, yes. Did you save the politics at the role because I stay quite popular, educate phase of sharing ideas? But okay. I have certain memes. Okay, so this is about wait, we will discuss this, then we'll go back. So, like I said, memes are also used to criticize political or any kind of appraisal that we are facing upon. So, this one instance I want to bring about is colonialism, right? So, England in their history books, England in others' history books. We have been talking about this a lot, right? Like how history is manipulated. And I also said like how Indian independence is viewed differently in India as well as in England. For England, it's like they came to us, they colonized us because they gave us education, they give us roadways, railways. It's like always the white man's burden to enlighten the people. But how we as the colonized country, the way we witnessed it is entirely different, right? Yes, there are a lot of these memes about colonialism, like native people minding their own business, the British. If you would lend me your land, if it's not yours, say by unhappy chance, it would have been mine, it should be mine, give it to me. Because that is how, right, that precisely talks about how colonialism works. Again, I have a lot of such memes. What European colonizers kept telling themselves. Why do I fix everything I touch? Yeah. Lot in the European context, African context, Indian context. Yeah, there are a lot of such memes. It's like, congratulations, you are rescued. Like I said, it's always the white man's burden. They think that they colonized us to enlighten us, to give us things which we never had. But we are being on the other side of the colonizer. It's entirely different, right? The way we see a movement. Yeah. And this is also another thing that we were talking about, resharing and reposting and replication of meme, right? So reposters, when they see a good meme, I didn't steal your meme, I discovered it. Yeah. Yeah, politics and memes, they are much more lighthearted and fun to interact with rather than editorial cartoon. That may also be serious. Yes, yes. Yeah, this is the boyfriend meme I was saying. Yes, yes. It's a very famous stock image, right? These are called as stock images. Like it can be applied to any context. The picture is the same, but when it is applied to different context, the meaning is entirely different. Yeah. Now coming back to the question, can memes be a form of protest or activism? Like you can share an example. Yeah, it can, because it shows your point of view regarding a certain issue. Of course, like I said, memes are a very powerful medium which can be used to protest or say your opinion or say your piece. Like I said, it's not like entirely necessary that you need to go and stand in order to participate in a protest. Even if you put a story in support of something, or even if you generate a meme, that is also considered as an act of protest, right? Yes, wonderful.
Because of that, it is evolved from the simple interest jokes into the potential tools for the political communication, social commentary, and grassroots mobilization also. It is also described as a street art of the digital landscape, enabling the ordinary people to the challenges, authority, and the spark to maintain and shape political conversation, especially among younger teens, protection only.
Yes, Mahesh. Thank you. To a small extent, yes, it could. Yeah, it could be an initial way of protest. However, definitely not powerful enough to bring about changes. Yes, that is also there. Like I said, like even Mahesh brought out, these are like grassroots movements, right? It begins as a spark, which can lead up to something more serious also. Even while we were discussing about the difference between activist and someone who has political power, right? The activists can mobilize the crowd and they can put forth their needs, but at the same time, it is in the hands of the people who make the bills or people with political power. They only have the power to change. But again, like I said, it's a very powerful movement. It can ignite a spark. Yes, of course. It's like a starting step
Shall we tell
towards
example?
making a change. Yes, Mahesh.
Shall we tell example
Sorry?
for that? Shall we tell examples?
Yes, you can. Of course, you can share
For
examples.
example, climate change, international conflict, political dissent in India. I told her that digital protest art, it is based on a political dissent in India only.
Yes.
In Black Lives Matter means it is used in the mass to spread the messages such as defund the police and to highlight the systematic issues during the protest time. In climate changes, the Friday for Future movement, they used the mass about skipping the school. They enjoy young people globally. For example, if the heavy rain was started in November and in December days, then they will share the messages in CPS parents. They will say that today school is leave because of the rainy season. In international conflict, during in 2022, Ukraine invasion was started. One thing they will say, Ukraine after pulling a trap that is humanized into the conflict and inspired the solidarity worldwide.
Yeah, yes. Thank you, Mahesh. Yeah, let me read few of the responses. Yes, because the definition of meme is an amusing image, text, or video that spreads rapidly through social media. Like I said again, visibility, right? Memes spread faster, it's accessible, it's shareable, we can replicate, reproduce, repost. Yes, editorial cartoons here would be more powerful than memes. Yes, again, like when we talk about the mediums, again, memes are also one of the powerful mediums. Likewise, editorial cartoons also. Yeah, like I said, there are different modes of communications we use, right? Like if editorial cartoons are printed out or it comes out in newspaper, so it's considered more, yeah, I would say more serious. Memes can be created by anyone, right? Yeah. So with this, yeah. So we spoke about the impact memes have on us, right? So these are all certain memes I found about feminism and the usual stereotypes, gender stereotypes that surround us. So like them, you fight like a girl. Me, thanks. Because fighting like a girl is like nothing to be ashamed of. Like we're all equally powerful. So I have lot of such memes. Reasons not to be a feminist. It's none, right? Everyone should be a feminist, and it's not like a gendered ideology. Everyone should be a feminist, irrespective of the gender. One word meme also. Hello, 1950s. You left your oppressive gender roles in our century. Can you come and get them? It's showing that like seeing gender roles or stereotyping about gender, it's like very regressive thoughts. Sorry, I'm allergic to misogyny. That one also I found it's very funny, like I said. It's also intellectual, right? And it's also making a very strong political statement. So we can say, like to some extent, like you said, memes impact us, right? The way we see or perceive certain things. Oh yeah, these are the memes I wanted to talk you. Like Mahesh was talking about shared cultural experience, right? So I have curated few things that are relatable to in the Indian context. Like Indian parents, children who are following their dream, government job is better and secure. We see that, right? Always like our parents are, I don't know for what reason, they're obsessed with government job. It gives like more stability. If you go and tell to them, say like I want to pursue a different career, if I want to do a startup, or even if I want to start a YouTube channel, they'd be like, no, what's wrong with you? Go and study for this exam, clear this exam. Like, and I have a lot of these memes regarding career and other things. Okay, maybe I think it's in the end. After these questions, let's take a few questions, then I'll show you some other things. Yeah. So, do you think memes lose their meaning when shared outside their cultural context? Now, we spoke about shared cultural context, right? So, do you think do they lose meaning? Of course, memes are universal. It can be applied to several contexts. But like I said, there are also specific cultural codes, right? So, say for example, if it is about a particular anime or particular issue, it needs to be context specific, right? Sometimes the meaning can get lost. So, what do you think? Maybe even the previous meme I showed you, I don't know if it will be relevant in a global context. Maybe I don't know. People who are not from India, they wouldn't be, they cannot relate to such meme, right?
Yes, because of that, the memes has frequently lost their original intended meaning. Because of that, when we share outside the cultural or contextual boundaries, often they are transforming from the specific social commentary into more general or else abstract or else nonsense humor. However, rather than simply losing all the value, they are often using recontextualization when they acquire new meanings in different settings.
Yes, yes, Mahesh. Thank you. A bit, yeah, but if they are
Welcome.
funny, yes, yes. Yes, you can talk. Who is this? Please, you can stop me any minute and you can join the conversation. It shouldn't be, it's not like a one-on-one. You can join the conversation. Yes, you can stop me any minute and you can just keep adding to the discussion. Okay, I'm just reading what you've written. A bit here, but if they're funny and still relevant, they work. However, they do become cringe at one point if they are not relatable. Yes, yes. So I also have one more memes which I can show that can be applied to global context. Yeah, irrespective of the country you're from. Yes. Are there any more responses or maybe
It
I
is
can?
often a rely on high context references to the local event, celebrities, and the subcultural sharing. Without this, the humor of the messages is entirely lost. Otherwise, they often
Yes.
leaving outsiders they confused. Confused.
Yes, yes, Mahesh. Yeah, I'll get back to you 1 minute. Yeah, yes. Okay, so now what do memes reveal about the society or culture they come from? We spoke about how it is culturally relevant or culturally irrelevant, and some of you said if it is out of context, it's not relatable, it becomes cringe. That is also there, right? It needs to be appealing also. Even though we have a lot of memes that's mushrooming every day, after some points the even the memes have shelf lives, right? It becomes cringe, like one of you have said. So we need originality, we need creativity. So what do you think memes reveal about society or the culture they come from? Some memes actually represent the actual conditions of a country or society, and some represent the stigma that the people have of the state. Wonderful, wonderfully put. Yes, yes. Yeah, we have, like I said, like gender stereotypes or so many. We also have stigma based on even the geographical location or certain cultures or even about a particular state, right? Yeah, even though we don't know fully know about the people, there are certain, I think pretty much every state, every country we come from, they have their own stereotypes, right? Yes. They say both about the merits and demerits. Yes, wonderful. Sometimes there are really educative memes about that talks about different cultures, different cuisines, or different habitual actions they follow. But at the same time, there are a lot of these misrepresentation also happens. Yeah. They tell us about the superstitious beliefs a particular community has. Yes. They reveal the beliefs in a way they can represent the stereotypes or more, that is the good and bad norms. Yes. That is also there. Yeah. Okay, Yash, about the last question. Yes, prerequisite context is unknown by the others. It is also used by communities to publicly share memes that will be understood only by the same community. Like, girls sharing memes and saying, let the boys figure out. Yeah, yeah, that is also there. Yes, yes, yes. I have seen a lot of such memes. Yeah, yeah, that is also there. So we all can agree, right? Like I said, these are like cultural codes or some sort of science, but that we need to crack and we need to indulge deeper, research deeper to understand it. So context is very much important for a meme, right? Like I said, if someone is not aware of what is going on, if you're unaware of the budget that's been passed in the parliament, you would have no idea what the meme is talking about, right? Yes, thank you. They tell us how terms are misunderstood, like the word mental. Yes. Like I said, there are really good memes also, enlightening memes. Yes. It's easy to accurately judge a person by the memes they share and love. That is their feed. Yeah. That is also there, right? These algorithms, or even though there are like millions of accounts in algorithm, like Instagram, all of these algorithms are curated on the subjective choice of a person, right? Yeah, these are not random. Like you can see if we can maybe even do a survey of this. Like if you take a feed of 25 to between the age group 20 to 30, the memes are different. And if you take the algorithm or the feed of someone who's say in the 40s or 50s, their feed is entirely different. And I've seen it, and even in Instagram algorithm pushes memes based on gender as well. Because I've seen if I take up my friend's phone, who is a guy, I see a lot of these videos about bike and something. But I don't know if it is the algorithm is like that or if it's gendered, I don't know. But when I take my phone or when I look at my friend's phone, it's usually content that are more relatable to girls, like a shopping haul or workout routine or something, study routine or something. Yeah, that is also there. Like algorithm are hugely based on my likes and dislikes, but I've generally observed this, like even the algorithms are gendered to certain extent, and to the contents are based on the age group, the gender, the location where we from, and also we get to see the memes that are liked by our friends also, right? That way the algorithm pushes. Like if I keep sharing few memes with my friend, like he will say, okay, I also saw the same meme in my feed. So that is also there. Even our feeds are being synced. Yeah.
Visual web showing the specific gesture can change that drastically and dramatically in the meaning across the culture. For the instance, so the gesture seems a joke in one region, so that cultural references often fail to translate on the killing the joke in that punchline. A gesture can
Yes.
see the joke for one region might be
Yes.
offensive.
Yes, Mahesh. Like you said, I want to talk about the shared cultural experience. So, like I said, how even Yash also spoke about the context of a meme, right? So, if I show this meme to someone who is not from India or who is not raised in India, they wouldn't relate to it, right? Like, no one will marry you if you don't study hard. No one will marry you if your rotis are not wrong. Like, as you can see, it's like clearly gendered, even though like there is no women in the picture, there is no mention of a girl. You can see that like making rotis or being in the kitchen, learning to cook. These are the skills that are usually associated with women, especially when the talks of marriage, like in the marriage market, like those are the skills that matter for a woman, right? For say a man, it's his education, even the salary. Does he have a own house or does he have a good handsome salary? That's also matter. Yeah. So this might not be relatable to someone who is outside the country, or could be also. And like again, I said, these are all specifically made for Indian setup. American parents, be yourself. Indian parents, be like Raghav uncle's son. He got 93 marks. But it, always there is this comparison, right? Even with the neighbors or the classmates, even with cousins, even with siblings also, that is there. And again, dad, I want to be an actor. Beta, it's pronounced doctor. We have this, right? It's either doctor or engineering. And like, even, yeah, I have also faced, like, when I told my parents, like, I want to take humanities. Not, my parent didn't question my choice, but I've had few relatives or neighbors. They were like, okay, why do you want to pursue humanities? Why not doctor or engineer? Yeah, that is also there, the basic stereotypes. Yes. Yeah. And again, these are some ways that few habits that we follow in an Indian household. My mom making me come say hi to someone I knew as a baby. They always force us to be these amicable, kind children, right? You shouldn't disrespect elders. Whenever someone comes home, you should greet them, you should welcome them, you should say hi, and you shouldn't go and hide in your room, right? We are forced to encounter the relatives or parents whom we haven't met so many years. Yeah. Yeah, I have a lot of these memes. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture, like B plus and F minus. Yeah, Indian parents, they're the same picture because, like, if you get anything below A, it's considered fail mark, right? We have been raised to get straight A's throughout our school. So if it's like, even if you get second rank, it's like, no, still you didn't get first rank. Even if we get A minus or B plus, it's like you didn't get A. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you can relate to it. This one, I found it very funny. I have seen this meme in two contexts. So I have seen in this meme from Indian context as well and in global context as well. Here it features Aishwarya Rai, but in another meme I saw it was shared by someone, like I don't even know where his nationality. But he also shared the same thing. So that's when I realized, okay, so this is not an Indian thing, it's a global thing, it's a universal mom thing. My mom on the same day after doctor told her to take rest. So we can see these are the types of memes that transcend boundaries, right? Transcend geographical location. I thought this was a very Indian thing. Then only I came realized, okay, this is a global thing. It's a global phenomena. Yeah. Okay, there is a lot of discussion going on in the chat. Okay, yes, sure. So you're also encountered that. Amazing choice, commerce. If you got bad marks, humanities, you're gonna make us feel ashamed or what? Yes, I also when I also told my parents like I don't want to take biomax. Still, I did first group, but it was biomax like computer science instead of biomax. They were like, no, why did you take first group? Even the way they address it, these are like first group, this another comes under second group. It's just one subject difference, but even then, if you don't study maths, chemistry, or physics, if you want to take commerce, it's like it's always the perceived notion like, okay, you got bad marks, you didn't have enough cutoff, you didn't get through the medical counseling or engineering counseling, that's why you came to humanities. Yeah, we have all come across this. Yes. You're still battling the
Ma'am,
stereotypes. Yes,
ma'am, me
yes.
also my situation from the beginning I want science, but the science is very difficult. So that's what I taken a commerce in state board because in previous to 7th standard I was studying CBSE. My father decided that I can't able to study CBSE from 8th standard to 12th from the bigger grades. That's what my father has decided me to join in the state board. Now I was in state board.
Yes, Mahesh, I can relate to that. Okay, yes, someone, even in my school, my school, I didn't have this humanities group at all. After I joined BA or MA only, I
Ma'am,
got to know, like, I think, yes, who is speaking?
for us, ma'am, for us, we have two group of commerce, such as one commerce is based on accounts, economics, business studies,
Yeah.
math. To another
Commerce,
commerce
computer
group is
science, and commerce, business maths. Yes, I know. I had
another
that
commerce is
distinction. Yeah. Even in my school,
another
I
commerce
had
is
commerce, computer science, and commerce, business maths, but I didn't have humanities per se. So even after I joined my BA, only I had few friends from different states, like Kerala. There are a lot of schools. Every school in Kerala, even government schools, had humanities group. I didn't even know a humanities group existed until I joined, like, say, BA or MA. So yeah, that's the case, right? We need to address these issues and we still need to battle these stereotypes. Yeah.
we also had my situation. In our school, we have two commerce group. One commerce group is based on business. Another commerce group is based on history, geography, sociology, economics.
Yes, Mahesh. Yeah. A lot of schools offer even geography, sociology. Yes. Yeah, you can take such optional subjects, right? Oh yeah, some schools refers to it as junior college, right? Not even 11th, 12th. They call it junior college. Yeah, that is also there. Yeah. No, not geo under commerce. I think in some humanities group, I heard from my friends like you can pick up subjects like geography or history. Not under commerce. I'm talking about humanities, yes. Okay. So I have, few memes. I'm still not over the Indian context memes. This also, I think pretty much we're encountered with our parents also hopping onto this technological era, right? Now I have also encountered my dad will sit in the hall and he will watch Instagram reels or YouTube videos in full volume. Huh. This is also like another gender stereotype. 25-year-old and unmarried, how she looks and how her family sees. Yes. I'm pretty sure you would have come across a lot of these memes. Like I said, it's doctor or engineer. You can be anything as long as it's doctor or engineer. Yes.
This is Three Idiots. That
Yeah,
film.
yeah, yeah. Yeah. Three idiots only. Yes.
Hindi wala.
Okay. So I'm back with another question. So how do memes influence the way we consume news or information online? Like I said, even before a budget is passed, or as soon as the budget is released, or news of the election dates are announced, we are encountered with a lot of these memes, right? So, how does this influence you? Is it in a good way, it's a positive impact, or okay, that is also there. Helps us grab the situation in form of memes. Yeah, it's easier to consume, right? It just gives us the gist of the meme. No, I cannot sit and read through the entire budget. Sometimes I have seen a lot of these Instagrammers. They make a video about this important things that we should focus on the budget. Yes, in a funny way. Yeah, and it's easier to grasp also, right? Since it's funny. Yeah, but at the same time, it could be partial, one-sided also. It doesn't give you the full story. Yes, that is also there. Wonderful. It portrays the different
It
point of
has
view for this.
fundamentally it
Yes,
has
yes.
fundamentally shifted the way for the people, particularly younger to older generation, and it helps to consume, to understand, and interact with the news. Rather than acting as a meme, more entertainment, it is operated as a visual shorthand or
Yeah,
a
yeah,
new
yeah.
language for the social commentary. Also, a big use for the long form of text. It do instantly digestible, emotional, and shareable content. For example, speed and the digestibility. It includes rapid summarization also. It is help
Yes,
to
yes,
boil
Mahesh.
down the complex.
Yeah. Yeah, one sec. I'll come back to you. I'll just read few responses and then I'll come back to you. Yeah. They first create a
Okay.
judgment in our mind, and when we get to know the original idea, that judgment might affect us. However, they are quick ways of catching up. Yes, like I said, even before we don't know what the issue is, it creates a preconceived notion, right? Like I said, we all have this huge impact, like memes have on us. Like even before I know what the issue is, it creates some kind of preconceived notion, or it might make us one-sided also. Yes, good point, wonderful point. We probably get parts of the whole info and not and can help layman understand complex stuff, at least skimmed and important things. Yeah, that is also there. I don't have time to read through the entire budget. So in that case, it helps me give the skimmed or important things that I need to know. Yes. Several youngsters' source of information is social media, which has a lot of false information, which might influence knowledge. Yes, very well put. That is also there, right? So allow me, like this information overload. So before consuming news, first we need to make sure if it's true or not. And also with the rise of AI, like there it creates pictures in an original and visual way. It's almost compelling to believe that it's true. Yes, wonderful points. All of it. Agreed. This is the thing. Like, especially election is around the corner. Like you said, even political memes are like very powerful tools, right? To talk about things. Yeah. When you buy something, the government. I think this came during the taxes when the GST was established and the taxes were being raised. So I think this meme came in that time. And it's still relevant, right? And this meme is also like election specific memes, petrol price, diesel price. And when the election is around the corner, they cut down these prices, right? Giving them hopes that things will get better if you vote for us. Yeah. Uh, this is okay. This is from a different context. Say for IT companies or if you're working in any kind of organization. But I only want a salary raise. No worries, you will when you get more experience. That's the thing they tell to us, right? Even if we do an internship, when we ask if I'm getting paid, they'll be like, no, but you will get experience. So that is how they influence us to take on projects, right? I'm pretty sure all of us, okay, you guys are still in school. So when you come to college, you will be forced to take up a job or do an internship for absolutely free. And they will say, like, oh, you get experience. I don't know what we get. Yeah. So, but that is still relevant. Oh, and these are the memes that came out during the pandemic. So that is also another important aspect I want to talk about. So even though the world was facing such a huge epidemic or the outbreak of virus, so we need to let off the steam, right? So all we had was phone and internet and nothing else to do. So all these memes and these challenges, this Dalgona coffee and workout challenges, that kept us going, right? So these are all the few memes which I curated during the pandemic outbreak. Do you all remember going out to eat? That was awesome. So many memes are there. Okay. So now I also want you to ask this question. So now we saw a lot of these things about election memes, memes based on different context, employment, political issue, social issue, global issue, and even pandemic. So do you think these memes change the way younger generation talk about serious issues? I think I also brought it up last time. So now we are constantly we are consuming a lot of these news about war crisis, economical crisis, environmental crisis. So we all got this emotional fatigue or digital fatigue. So do you think these memes, these funny memes, they change the way we talk about serious issue, or it lessen the impact that it used to create? No serious health. Okay, so you all agree. Yeah. So the impact
Ma'am,
can be yes, yes, Mahesh.
it has fundamentally transformed how the younger generation communicates and perceives the world, and it helps to handle emotional challenges rather than just being a silly internet jokes. And it is helps to serve as a primary rapid fire languages of digital culture, functioning as a shared language to express complex emotion, social commentary, and cultural identity. For example, the new language of communication and the connection. It can be classified into replacing words with visuals, body through, in the no, humor, and the everyday integration only.
Yes, yes, Mahesh. Thank you. Yeah, yeah. Humor recently has found in many grave issues. Yes, yes. Like I said, there is this entire thing called men or women like adding caption like this, and like there are extremely sexist memes, and in the name of dark humor, we have been desensitizing so many serious issues, right? So we need to actually rethink where we are headed as a society. Like I said, the way we used to react to things have been significantly changed, right? So yeah, we need to focus on the way we react to things, and we need to be more sensitive and kind to be the people we meet online. And yeah, we should not stand for anything that is unjust or politically incorrect or uh, hurting anyone, even though if it's in an online space. Yes. So yeah, we need to be like we as the future generation and younger generation, we need to be more sensitive to the issues the other person is facing. Yes. I think the memes become like a medium to address the political or economic for the responsible set of the youth. For others, it just means to gain popularity. Yes, wonderfully put. Like I said, there are a lot of these significant memes, right, to address like political and really serious economic global issues. Yeah, that is also there. Like two sides of the coin. One, people like do certain things for popularity, fame, and viral aspect. But on the other hand, we have a lot of these responsible set of youth. Wonderful, wonderful point. So that is yes. But definitely memes will liquidate the intensity of an issue. Yes, yes, that is the thing we need to focus. Yeah, that's the exact point I was bringing out. It takes off the heaviness of these objects, it makes the serious and emotionally heavy topic very easy to discuss. For example, memes about puberty, helping people rather than serious content. Yes, yes, it can be like an icebreaker as well. At the same time, there is also this downside. It like serious topics that needs to be discussed seriously can be taken less seriously or unlikely. Yeah. Young people set standards and believe things which most of the people believe is just right to be cool. Yeah, that is also there. People believe feminism is for women, due to which young men tell they are not feminists but support equality. Yeah, that is also there, right? That stupid distinction. I have also seen women also, they'll be like, I'm not a feminist, but I believe in equality. I'm like, that is the exact definition of feminism. Yes, yes. Wonderful points. Yes. I have few more quarantine memes as well. Day 5 of quarantine, I shall call you Vincent. So these are all these light-hearted humor memes that was relatable to all of us, right? Yeah, these memes, they didn't desensitize anything or whatever the world was going through. But these kinds of memes are welcomed. Yeah. Every time I feel a tingle in my throat, is that Rona? We were all got in that dilemma, right? Every time we had sore throat or every time we had a cold, we were like, oh my God, should I get tested? Am I COVID positive? Yeah, even after many years of the COVID has gone, we all had that impact. And even when I get a sore throat or cold, I still think like, oh, is it a flu? Should I get tested? Something. Yes, yes, that is also we're all still stuck with that doubtfulness. Yeah. Me in quarantine, the story I'll tell to my grandchildren. That is also there. Yeah. We can see like how history can be one-sided, right? Yeah. This is an excellent example of how we manipulate history. We can tell the future generation like how we overcame pandemic or what are the challenges we faced in a pandemic, but all we did was sit, make reels and make dalgona coffee. Yes. Another meme. I think you would have seen this image. It's like a stock image that comes in all memes and all Instagram pages. Please God, let 2022 be a good one. Guys, you guys are still alive. Like I said, world right now meme is it is like an excellent explanation. Like most of you have said how these memes can liquidate the seriousness of the issue, right? So whatever is happening, they keep on making memes, right? Yeah, that is also that. This picture sums it up. Yeah, the best time to create memes is during world crisis. Keep calm and generate a meme. Yeah. So many memes about what we will tell our children even now. Yes, yes. Yeah, like we can see a huge difference the way even the COVID attacked a certain group of people and other kind of people like who were most affected by the pandemic, the migrant workers, people who didn't have enough access to technology or people who didn't have a home to them, like migrant workers, people who were studying abroad, like those kind of people who belong to this marginalized and unjust part of the society, those were the people who were most affected by the COVID, right? Like people who had stable job or people who didn't have to go every day to make a living, they were all in the safer side. So the pandemic, it gave us a clear picture of the difference between the haves versus have-nots and the people with power, like political power or money. And so even when we were in COVID, so that's when we realized, okay, having a home and having food, so that was considered as a huge blessing and a huge thing in those days, right? It's like we were fortunate enough, and we can see how a pandemic, it affects different people who come from different sectors of the society. So the way we encountered pandemic is like by, like I said, making challenges, reels, or making dalgona coffee. For when you take up the migrant workers and when the lockdown was announced, we were bickering that we need to go back to school, come back from school. I had to miss my graduation, I had to miss my farewell, and we get to cut classes and sit at home. But while we can see the other entire part of the society that was hugely impacted by the pandemic. So that's the difference we need to see. So, and we as younger generation, we need to focus more on those aspects, like people belonging to these marginalized communities and how the pandemic affected them a lot. So yeah. So that is the difference I wanted to bring out. And this is something you can take home and think about it, and you can come back and we'll discuss more about it. And yeah, this was the email I told you. I wanted to show it in the beginning. I don't know why I put it in the end. So I think this is pretty much relevant to all of us. If you're in a school, college, or if you are even in working sector, this is very relatable to you, right? Hope this email finds you well, how the email found me. So this is the image I took from this office series. Yeah. So again, I think I think this is the last question, I guess. Do you think memes help you connect with friends and community? How? I think you already answered to this question. It was the stable people who had the time to make memes, and if you ask anyone who wasn't privileged enough, they would have completely different perspective. Yes, completely agree. Wonderful. Yeah, even like sitting at home and being able to have access to internet itself is a privilege, right? During when the world was facing a pandemic. Yes.
It helps to connecting with the friends, acting as a modern is love language that's strengthening the bond through the shared humor and the relatability. Studies will suggest that sharing the mains act as a digital pebble, a small, low effort gesture that signals. It says that I saw this and thought of you. It helps to maintain relationship, especially in long distance scenarios. It helps you to connect with the friends based on the research, such as validating feelings, shared experience, creating
Yes,
digital instant
Mahesh.
jokes.
Yeah. It creates that shared sense, right? Like as soon as I see a relatable meme, the first thing is like the best thing about memes are like you get to share it with your friends. Okay. Now this question, like you can always bring it in the next class as well, because today we don't have time. We are almost past 6. So, if you have ever made a meme, or if you would like to make a meme, you are very welcome to do so, and you can share it with me in the discussion forum, or you can share it in the next class. So yeah, I look forward to see your memes, and yeah. So that's it. I'm just ending the presentation. But if you have any questions to ask, you can ask me. If you have anything to add to the session. Um, and like some of you have asked about the takeaway home project, right? So we will send you a detailed email during week 7. So in the coming week, I'll just explain you what are the expectations and what you need to be do very clearly. So you can always ask your questions and get back to me. You can ask me any questions in the live, or you can ask in the discussion forum, if you have any questions regarding the takeaway home project. We still haven't sent out it yet, so we are still in the process, and we'll let you know soon, and you will be given enough time to complete the project, and it will be very detailed with all clear instruction. You will receive an email very soon. So if you have no
Ma'am,
questions,
what
then
do you mean by takeaway project? Then how you are sending that?
so yeah, I will tell you in the next class, Mahesh. We are still curating it. So it's like something you need to write some few reflection about a project. So it's you can work it in your home. So it will be mostly based on the things we discussed in the live sessions or the things you watched in the videos. It will be nothing outside. So, and you'll also have a creative aspect where you can creatively express your thoughts as well. So, yeah, I'll keep you posted regarding the takeaway home project, and don't worry, you will have enough time to submit it. So it will be towards the end of the course, and I think it's completely optional. If you complete it, you will get a certificate, and yeah, it's completely up to you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes. Well, thank you, Aradhya. That's very sweet of you. Yes, okay. You had exams, okay. That's okay. We still have 3 more sessions, and I look forward to seeing you in the upcoming sessions. And again, thank you all for being a wonderful audience, and
Thank you, ma'am.
thank you, Mahesh. Thank you for being so interactive. And as usual, I say this every week. I enjoy talking to all of you. So I hope to see you in the upcoming live sessions. Thank you, and you all go have a happy weekend. I'll let you go. Bye.
Thank you so much,
Bye,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Akansha. Bye,
ma'am.
Bye,
Mahesh.
ma'am.
Bye bye.
Bye
Bye,
bye.
ma'am.
Thank you.
Bye,
Thank
guys.
you. Bye, Aradhya. Bye.